Hello once again, readers of good books. My name is Nick Pell, and this is once again coming from my college dorm room. Now, I said originally in the last video that I probably wasn't going to do a whole lot of videos, and then James DeSantis released his short story Sons, which I'm about to review now, and I'm like, I gotta review this, and so I'm reviewing it. Then also, the second part of Burial at Sea came out for BioShock Infinite, so that review will be coming shortly as well. Sometime this weekend, probably, or next weekend, I don't know, depends on how busy I am. You'll have reviews coming, probably. Because the short story is so short, I will probably be talking about it in full, in its complete extent, so if you have not read Sons, probably don't watch this until you have finished that short story. It is available on Amazon right now, and is his third short story that he has done. Sons takes the perspective of two different fathers and looks at their relationships with their sons. The first one that we're introduced to is a wolf, and we see his perspective as he is searching for his son, and through flashbacks in the story we see his relationship with his son, which really builds up the story, and we see kind of why he's so protective of his son in general, and we also get to see through his cub's perspective as the cub is captured by the other two main characters. We see it through his perspective in more of a flashback than anything, but it is still a very interesting thing to do. The other two characters is a boy named Andrew and his father named Bill, and his father Bill is a hunter, and he kind of has this mentality of survival of the fittest, the Darwinian type of perspective, in that the strong will survive, the weak will die, and this is the mindset that he wants his son to have as well when dealing with wolves and hunting in general, in that you kind of have to fight to survive. He has had a brother who has been killed by wolves, so he already has a bias against them, so that very much plays into the story. It's broken into 4 different sections. We see through the perspectives of these people twice, and then in the last section they come together in a very big finale. This is where I'm going to talk about the ending really quick. We see the father wolf. He goes into the camp. He kills kind of the guy who is there with Bill and Andrew, and he starts trying to get to his son. He is shot, and Andrew is this sweet little boy who has this kind of Disney-esque mentality, in that he understands why the father wolf is trying to save his son. It's because his son's captured, he's scared, he doesn't know what's going to happen to it. So in his mind, in his naive mind, he believes that if he sets the cub free, everything will be fine, and they'll just leave and they'll be all happy, and he'll prove his father wrong, because his father's always told him, like, you have to take out these things because they're wild animals. And even when his father is about to kill the cub, Andrew shoots him in the back or the leg, I don't remember exactly what, but his father goes down, and he's telling him as he's about to open this cage, don't do it, it's a wild animal, are you an idiot? And he does it. The cub pounces on Andrew. He tries to hold it back for a moment, and then it gets to his throat, and Andrew dies. And then as Bill is trying to redeem his son and kill the cub that has killed his son, the cub pounces on him and gets him as well. His father is essentially dead at this point. He wanders off, taking in the lessons that his father has given him. This, it's a short story, like I said, so it's very, very quick. You don't really get fully invested into these characters, but DeSantis does it in such a way that you really feel for both sides, and I was honestly surprised by the ending where the son and the father die, because it seems like all too often the realities of certain situations, such as hunting, are kind of not really recognized in movies and stuff. It's like, if you do the right thing, everything will turn out fine. Not reality. And he does that really well. It makes it very blatant and obvious. If you mess with wild animals who are already trying to hurt you and will attack you, you're gonna die. It's just a fact if you're not smart about it. Another big theme in the book is the idea of how one is raised when they're growing up, in that the cub is essentially trained during a flashback that we see when he is going after just a random hunter, which could potentially be the brother of Bill, who got killed. I think it's supposed to be assumed that that is who this is. When he is going after him, he almost gets killed, and his father saves him. His father didn't get mad at him for being stupid and reckless. He was just happy that he was alive. But he learned that he has to be smart about how he approaches all this stuff and basically fight to survive, no matter what. And it's really brought out in the ending of this book where he kills the two hunters. But yeah, that is my review of Sons. I hope that you have read it before you watch this, because obviously you had the whole story essentially spoiled for you. Check it out if you haven't already for some reason. It's 99 cents on Amazon, very cheap, and yeah, well worth your time in my opinion. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. I appreciate it immensely. Go buy my short story called The Bridge on Amazon for 99 cents as well. Link to that will be in the description down here. And yeah, I would appreciate that very, very much. Leave a review, share it, all that type of stuff. As always, my good people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on reading.